Hi, I'm Tim from Tim's Tech, and today I want to show you how to do a very easy, simple 3D drawing using Google Draw. Hope you enjoy the video. So the first thing that we got to do is we're going to go up here to the New button, then go down to More, and then once you see over More, you see Google Drawings. This is where we want to go. So click on here, and then just wait. It all depends on how quick your internet connection is. Sometimes it might be a little bit slower, especially if you're at school. So here's what we're going to do first. We're going to go up to the shapes here. Click on that, and then grab your shapes. Now, if you see, you have a whole bunch of shapes that you could use. But for this purpose, we're going to do something that's maybe a little bit easier just for your first time. Okay? So let's grab a circle. Click on it. What we're going to do is we're going to try to make the circle as big as we possibly can. So one of the tricks that I've learned through using a laptop for quite a while is how to use the trackpad and use it effectively and efficiently. And one of the things that I've noticed is using two hands is really a good practice. I know a lot of people try to do everything with one hand. They have their fingers, and they'll try to use their fingers and stretch them all apart, especially younger people. And it's really difficult to do it that way. So now we have filled the entire space with our oval, and all the edges are connected. Let's click off it, take a look. Everything looks pretty good. So what we're going to do first, we're going to click on it. Now we've gained control of this object again, and we're going to use Command for Control, C, copy, and then V to paste it. So Control C, copy, Control V to paste. And then what we're going to do is we're going to grab the side. And we're going to grab that side and make it a little bit smaller. And then we're going to grab the object. And you see that red line? That means we're right in the center. We go up a bit. Now we see a cross. And that means we're dead center of the page. So let's let go of that. And you see we've got the object over top of the other object. And now what we're going to do is we're going to copy and paste that again. So Control C, Control V. And then this time, what we're going to do is we're going to do the side again. Okay, there we go. So, see, we've got a pretty interesting looking object right now with all these layers. And what we're going to do is we're going to hit Control A, and that is going to highlight all of the objects on the screen. So if we were to join all those objects, we could move that as one object now, but we don't really need to do that. Let's just go up here and find our paint can. So now we see that, and we're going to click on that. And then next we're going to hit Gradient. And then this is where we can have a little bit more fun with our artistic freedom and make our own custom color. So let's go on this one, and instead of this, we're going to say radial. Okay, it's linear, it's like a line. Radial is like the radius of a circle, so it's round. So we've got the two endpoints here, and we can change the colors of whichever one we have highlighted. Now we'll go to the other one over here. Let's make it there. Now we see here we have center, we have top left, top right, bottom left, and bottom right. That's one thing we can do. We can also go over here, we can go linear, and then we can start changing the angles. Now we can use the preset angles here like they have. Oops, 135. But we can even go really obscure. So we can go 13.5. Type it in. Oh, I guess you can't do that again. Yeah. Okay, well, it will go to 13 though. So let's leave it there. And let's just see what it says. Okay, now that's pretty interesting. But here's the thing. those lines are kind of, it doesn't make it look quite as interesting. So let's go, we're going to go Control A, and then we're going to go to our line, the pencil there, and we're going to make those transparent. Now when we click off, we see much more of a subtle effect, and it really looks kind of interesting how that kind of goes down through there like that. But let's try a different one. So I'm going to go back to the paint can. Now when I go to custom, you see how it's already set up there, and we can actually just go from that, and then we can go and change it into something else from there. And then that is actually pretty interesting. I think I'm going to leave it that way. Now, we could just leave it that way. However, one thing that I always like doing, because this is my artwork, it's not clip art. I don't want to make clip art in this one. I could use this as clip art as I want, but I want to make this have a background. And I want to take the background and use the actual color I already made. So now when somebody looks at this, it's not as obvious that the circle's in the middle. They just look more for the colors going through. And this is a very simple and easy task that anybody can do. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. This was brought to you by me, Tim, from Tim's Tech Consulting. I hope you have a nice day. Thank you.